Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set, hunt. Blue, 32. Hunt, hunt.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack. Jonathan Grenard into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Young. He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's in. Terrell McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Brian Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Brian Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. First play, and McCarthy to throw. He connects with Jordan Addison. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And the Vikings
line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
31-yard line.
Now here's Aaron Jones. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
60 bison, 60 bison, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 rattler, 18 rattler. Hey, smash.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Hut.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Panther first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 35, here's second and 8. Now Young. That's taken in by McMillan. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go. Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
That is taken at the 10. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
The Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Traditionally in first and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
18, 18. Warriors 70. 79 Bronco.
On second down, here's McCarthy. To the left side, next punt by Felton. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing. Ready, break! Let's go, let's go! No! 60 Eagles,
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow.
If you listen closely, I think you can hear the collective sigh of relief coming from that sideline after that tight end's able to come down with that dangerous pass that nearly ended up in the wrong hands.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Throwing again is McCarthy. And on third down, that ball incomplete. On fourth down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Young. The catch made by McMillan. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Another run here with Hubbard. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. and it's second down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
On the ground is Mason. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. This pass, right side. Going to be caught by Addison. 23 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First rule of backed up offense. Get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
Let's go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. It's taken in by Felton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Back to 60. Back to 60. 79 Bronco.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. To throw, it's McCarthy. The right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Trevin Wallace in there for the sack. His 4th on the year.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Brings up 3rd down
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He's got it inside the 5. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready up!
Mason. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. From a little closer, here's second and goal.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Flush to his right. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The pressure's too much, and he goes down. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out, what am I looking at? Where are my targets? Where's the coverage holes? And I think it's led to some really big plays by the defense here in the first half.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Now, screen set up from Mason. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
It's second and 8 at the 40-yard
Second down,
line.
8 yards to go.
Here we go. 60 in.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for the Panthers. 41 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
On second down, Young. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Black, set.
On the bootleg, it's Young. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Dallas Turner getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Dallas Turner. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 37-yard line.
Let's go now.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Sack. Cut 19. Buffalo 18.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
18, guard.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Ready.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one's good for 29.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
Ready, set.
Now Young. That's the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
Ready.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is up and through. And the Panthers will get out in front 17-7. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return is Rogers. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on third down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use fourth down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
On the ready.
Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 10. And the Panther first down.
Young quickly out to Leggett. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
From the
and
38
7.
now, here's second down and 7.
Set. 10 foot. Ready.
Here's Young. They set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12
That
yards.
screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
First
Strike
down.
2.
A gain of 12.
Set.
First
Young.
down. Panthers.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
4 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now,
To the pylon, he's in. Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. Panthers up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22
Can't ask for
yards.
much more. 22 yards on the first play of the
First
drive.
down.
and this is a tricky
First and
part
10
of the
at the
game for any
43-yard
defense.
line.
You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
19. Check out.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He'll look underneath here for Jones. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
18 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Set. Cowboy. Ready.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Watch the wide out. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6.
Will
So,
Reichard on
all
for
my
the
years,
field goal.
here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on first down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 2 scores.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready, ready, set.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Pass to the receiver, Horn. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Horn. It's complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A run with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before third down.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
After playing pretty well the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the 4th quarter. They've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, first and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the outside, it's hooked in by Addison. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.
Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Like a marionette.
the place, say yo, watch that correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Mike, Q-tip, Ali Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my do the hip hop seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck that discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Push the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, now you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which stole my flow? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot on my case. She want the Mew Mew, she want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a Band-Aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that that dun dun dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 + 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Cop the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Yeah. Blizzard. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. Shoot twin on me, hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I on it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On I pack, this ain't talking down on Blizzard like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. We hate no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish rap, most want it.
You heard about a man, the left controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny place, like you someone for all his face. So full of praise, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting and let you down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, get shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight, when we wanna go up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Elevator operator. Well, I just wanna get down, but I'm just going up. You better let you down the zone. Move your body like a dog, and we never stop. Get down. I wanna let it slide. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Elevator operator. Flatline for the night time. I'm on a first name basis with the afterlife, and there's no ceiling when you're the demon. I dug myself out of the dirt for a reason, and I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round. started, so try it again. Starting me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Ayy, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Ayy, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him out of public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time.